Choose your fighter.
Yo, what up YouTube? Today we're doing top 5 defense tips / tech. Let's get this started. Tip number 1, blocking IAD and 6M. So here's the tip. Go in settings, in training mode, you have recording settings. You want to change playback method to random, and you want to change these all to 0, and if you want to turn it on, you turn it to 1, okay? And here's what you do. So slot number 1 right now, recording 1, is her going light into 6M, right? Slot number 2 is light into IAD, and then slot number 3 is light into low, okay? So I'm gonna turn off slot number 2 for a second, so it's just either 6M or 2M, and you just practice blocking, and you do it a whole bunch. If she does a 6M, you stand up. I didn't get it that time. There we go. And you do this a whole bunch. You practice it on both sides. Whoops. Do not get hit by the 2M. And once you get good at that, then we add the IAD in. So there's 3 options. The more options there are, the harder it gets. So there we go. So there's the IAD. There's the 6M. Oh, I didn't block that one. And there's the 2M. Dude, I got clapped by the 2M. Alright, that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, reflect tag. Alright? So you want to hold whenever it's time to do a reflect and someone is just playing like constant godlike pressure to you. So let me switch here. We're going to set a recording like that. All right. So if you don't know, you have to reflect this 4 times. All right. Or 5 times. You have to reflect this 5 times, right? A lot of times one of the best ways to beat reflect is to just keep the pressure coming to where they have to reflect multiple times. Yeah, well this beats that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my assist, the character I want to switch to, and reflect, alright? And reflect switch out, just beat it. If I tried to hit a button, I would have got clapped. Let me try to do it one more time. I got smacked. That time I reflected twice. But see, I was holding assist that whole time. As soon as I started blocking, I was holding assist. And then when I was ready to reflect, I just pressed reflect. And then as soon as I'm done pressing reflect, I just stop reflecting and I'll switch out. Alright? Practice that. You should be doing it. If you're not doing it, do it. If you are doing it, do it more. It's really good. Alright? Reflect, switch out. That's tip number 2. Tip number 3, we're talking about guard cancel. Alright? When you should be guard canceling. You should be guard canceling any move that's guaranteed to punish. So for example, I'm going to turn, okay, guard cancel's on, good. This move right here is one of those moves. So many people have problems with GT Goku, but the solution is anytime you see this move, you guard cancel. It will punish it. It doesn't matter if I call my assist, because the move is punishable. Always. If you guard cancel at the beginning, I will get punished. Even if you're not perfect and you don't do it on frame 1, it should still work. See? That was still a punish. And she guard canceled late. So, and there's lots of moves like this in the game, okay? Like this right here. Punish. That would be a punish if the frames weren't so low. Should be anyways. Maybe I'm just wrong. Okay, so that move is safe. But if I cancel it, I'm getting guard canceled. Alright, so you have to go move by move in the game, special moves, and just look and see what moves are punishable. Like this move is punishable. I couldn't block. This beam is punishable. This beam is punishable. Now those might not be the best time to guard cancel, but just know that if you guard cancel, what moves will just straight up win. For the price of a bar, you go back to neutral and you don't have to deal with it anymore, okay? One of the other best times to guard cancel is off of an M, especially one like that. That one was punishable. Let's see if this one's punishable. That one's not. Or like an H. See, that H was punishable. So this is a good way to test this. You turn guard cancel, guard all, and then guard cancel on, and you can add a couple of frames if you want to be like, if you're worried about guard canceling perfectly. And you just see what moves are just straight up punishable to guard cancel. And especially if it's a move like this that they get a 50-50 off of, or like Gohan legs, that's the best time to do it. Alright, moving on, finally, to tip number 4. Defense tip number 4. The grab tech option select. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to training recording again. We're going to make some new recordings. In slot number 1, I'm going to record the dummy doing IAD heavy into grab. We're going to record the dummy doing IAD into light. Okay? Alright, so this is how we set it up. Here's the option select. What we want to do is at the exact time that we would block the low. So I'm actually going to turn the grab off for a second, so I know he's going to go low. Now, if you couldn't see, but look at my inputs. You see how I was blocking? At the exact time that I blocked that, I also pressed tech. You get what I'm saying? So, let me do it one more time. That time I did 2H. You see how I'm still blocking? So at the same time that I would block, so I'm looking at the character, I'm saying, okay, he's going to press a button there, so I'm going to press a button. I'm going to press 2H there. So at that time, that's when you press it, alright? If you get hit by that low, or by whatever normal he did, then you pressed it too early. Slow down a little bit. You want to be in block stun when you tech, okay? That's the trick. Now I'm going to show you why this is so good. This is an option select. Oh, I did it too early. Too early. There we go. I did it right that time. See? I got a tech. 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 That's how I teched with 2H. I did a little bit, and another, so depending on the situation, might depend on what you tech with. So this is an option select. It'll beat tech if they go for a grab, and if they just continue pressure, you'll just keep blocking. And the reason why this works is because grab is slower than normals, and you have more time to tech than you actually think. So teching on reaction is hard. It's really hard. But this is not reaction. This is just straight up option select. Now you don't have to tech with 2H. You could tech with 2L, or you could tech with vanish. So I'm gonna have him do it again. What happened? There we go. See? That time I did vanish, and I got a tech. This time I can tech with Dragon Rush. So the reason why I'm teching with vanish this time is, let's say they go for like a, let's say they do this. Well, he's on guard cancel. Let me turn that off. Let's say they do something like this. If you think they're gonna do this, then you want to tech with vanish, because vanish will beat that. If you think they might do this, then you want to tech with 2H, because 2H will beat that. right? If you think they might do something like this, then you want to tech with Super Dash, because Super Dash will beat that. You get what I'm saying? So you don't have to tech. You can, with this option select, you can tech with whatever you want, because the timing is the same. You're not reacting, it's an option select. And the pros do this all the time. And you'll see pros, like people like Goichi, try to bait it out by doing something like this. They'll just walk up a little bit to try to throw off their timing to get them to press a button, and they punish it. So that's the answer. This is the answer. But if somebody does that, then you can just straight up hit buttons and you'll punish them. So it's a 50-50. But most of the time, this option select will work. You should learn it. You should practice it. You should be doing it. This will make you tech so many more grabs. All right. And finally, tip number 5, teching on reaction. Okay? Teching on reaction in this game is really, really hard. But there's a simple way you can make it a little bit easier. If you don't know, if you tech with, let's say a light or a 2H or a vanish or anything else, you have to tech before the grab gets to you, right? So before the grab, like right there, that you would have to tech, right? But if you tech with Dragon Rush, you can tech even after you get grabbed. So let me have him let me record him doing just a throw. And then I'm gonna make a second recording. Oh, that was slot 1. Let's change this to slot 2. I'm gonna make a second recording where he just does nothing. Alright? And now it's on random, so I don't know what he's gonna do. Oh, I was late. There we go. See, I teched with Dragon Rush. If I would have tried to tech with anything else, if I would have tried to tech with like 2H or something there, I would have got grabbed. It's too hard. You don't have enough frames. You have a way bigger gap to tech if you tech with Dragon Rush. And the only way you can really practice is by setting a recording and just straight up practicing teching. Alright? So, that was my 5 tips on how to get better at defense. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please smash that like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe and leave a comment letting me know what you'd like to see in one of my next videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.